Hello and welcome. Today we've got John Baxter and we are going to be discussing the Tesla plasma machine that he wants to show us. Now, just before we begin, you can subscribe to our Telegram channels and to nicholasveniamin.com. I'm also banned for another week on YouTube, so I won't be uploading there. I'll be uploading on BitChute, Rumble and CloutHub. John Baxter, thank you for joining me. How are you and what have you been up to?
Well, Nicholas, thanks for having me on the show. We've been pushing at every hour and all times. We got back from the anti-aging conference in Las Vegas. We had a huge show. People all around the world came to check us out. We launched our new mattress foundation with graphene foam and far infrared. So that product was out and about, so we were able to launch that. And since it's been a couple days here before Christmas, and I thought today would be one of those amazing shows. I know we talked about the different med beds and different products out there. Of course, this Tesla plasma is the end all be all. It's a pretty amazing machine that we're about ready to showcase today. But other than that, everything seems to be really good. Family's happy. And so here we are.
Right. Fantastic. Well, I'm very interested to know about this Tesla plasma machine. If you could give us a short presentation of why this machine is good, who would buy it, what it does, how you use it. If you want, you can even demonstrate it to us as well. And just tell me everything I need to know about this thing and why it's good for my health.
Yeah. So to get it going, this is 100 years in the process. This technology, it's when we call it plasma, it means 10% part per million to make it what we would say is something more than just a vaporous liquid. It works off a light. So if you can, I'm not sure how well people at home can see, but I'll pull it up closer. But that's a purple light right there. Light is the form of all energy and information. So all the information in the world is stored and being pushed through fiber optic cables. And the only thing that's being pushed through those fiber optic cables is light. So all the information in the world is being pushed through light. So this is a Tesla plasma machine. The purple light that I was showcasing really close there, that is giving out the light frequency. And that light frequency is being absorbed by our bodies as the form of information. And our bodies are taking this information and being able to decipher it, where it goes, where it belongs, what it's supposed to be doing, and realize that our bodies are energy, frequency, and vibration to begin with. So anytime I have an issue, whether it could, let me just show you something real quick here. Look how thick this book is. Autism, all the different issues that you can have as a human are actually a frequency. So it can all be brought back to your spine set, your different chakra chain, and your aura, the aura around you. And there's little things that can be disrupted in your aura, right? And that's a disruption in your frequency. So going back to that, if you have a common ailment that we know that we're trying to fix, let's call it, let's try one. Let's just pick one. Let's just say depression. So mental health is really big, and depression is its own frequency state. On here, it's 330 as one of the ailments that we could fix. But the frequency set based on someone having depression is a little distorted, and it's a little bit of a low frequency set. So this frequency machine back here is going to offer the correct frequency. Of course, we plug in the correct frequency here. It shows up here, the correct frequency. This gauge right here pushes the frequency out. This frequency set going the opposite direction is the reflector. And it takes a good 30 minutes to an hour for our bodies to absorb the correct frequency set. So that's how it's fixing. It's fixing the body by understanding what ailment you're trying to fix. It's showing the reflection of how much you're absorbing of that frequency. And then it should stabilize and fix that frequency. So I'm going to change this frequency set right here. We're going to change it to 330. So right now it's running the depression frequency set. And I have a lot of amazing people that have tried this, anywhere from the veterans with PTSD, you name it. They swear by this machine. Right now it's emitting the depression frequency to rid our body of the depression through the frequency states. And this is going to take a good, let me see here, 50 minutes. So it's a 50-minute frequency set to rid our body and our frequency of the depression. And when you go through this frequency set, it will change frequencies. Right now it's at 5,000 hertz. Right now it starts at 5,000 hertz, but it'll change a couple different frequency sets and ensure that the person that's on the other side of the machine gets the proper frequencies to stop the depression. And we have high positive results with the machine. It's safe, number one. Number two, it's based on most of Rife's work, Royal Rife's work with the frequencies. And that provides the backbone of information, along with all the Tesla technology. So like I said, this is a Tesla plasma machine. This information's being sent through light frequency, this is just one modality that we're running right now to fix his depression. And it's a popular one. There's a lot of people depressed right now, and it's a low frequency state. And so if anything, this thing's giving all the proper frequencies to my core system, up and down my spine, my not only just my aura, but my chakra chain. And at the end, I don't think I had a whole lot of depression to begin with, but we're running this frequency state just to kind of showcase how it works. But if I'm, balanced in my thought and staying out of a low frequency pitch, it's going to help improve my life. And you can do this in groups too. Groups of people per se. We've done these at parties and everything. So everyone in the room gets a little piece of it, and everyone can get healed. Let me know of any other questions you may have. I'm just running on kind of the premise of this machine right now.
Right. I've got a few questions. It's a bit like The Apprentice, isn't it?
Yes.
I love it.
That's how. I think they just got rid of Donald Trump. You might be the perfect person for that job.
Right. So great technology. It's definitely a technology that's been suppressed from us. It's an ancient technology. It works with light and frequency, like you just said, Tesla energy, plasma. Fantastic. You've also shown us the book. you've got different frequency tunings with the numbers, and it tells you what you want to use it for, if it's depression or it could be something else, diabetes or whatever. One of the things that I want you to do in just a second is I want you just to read the list to me, just so that we can get an idea of, of what you've got. In fact, why don't you do that right now? Just find something and just run through the list with me. Just read out a page or a list where we get an idea of how detailed and specific the programmings of these frequencies are to heal us.
Yeah, so I'm going to run down the letter G, since the letter G has got about 15, 20 different sets. You got gallbladder, gallstones, gangrene, gas, gastric anemocarcinoma, gastric ulcers, gastritis, gastroenteritis, gastrointestinal tract, GBS, general bone health, general weakness, genital herpes, geopathic stress, German measles, Gilbert's disease, gingivitis, glandulous, glaucoma, gluten intestinal hypersensitivity, gluten sensitivity, gout, Grass-Bacchus, Graves' disease, guilt and fear and liberation, Gulf War syndrome, gum disease, gum inflammation, gum bleeding, gum swollen. So that was like the letter G, and that kind of provides.
Let me choose a letter,
sure.
and then let's go to K.
Okay.
And then I'll pick a few letters, run down the list, just so we can get an idea. And I'll call out the letters at random.
Okay. Katayama fever, keloid, Kennedy's disease, kidney cancer, kidney disease supporting functioning, kidney dysfunction, kidney infection, kidney stones with urinary gravel, kidney support, kidney function assistance, kidney failure, kidney function general, kidney inflammation, kidney support, kidney tonic, kyphosphorus, calciella, aerogenos, Kura, and a couple of things I can't even pronounce.
Okay, let's go to C.
C? C is a great one. I like this one. C is very big. C. albicans, calcium deficiency, calcium deposits, calcium excess, calcium metabolism, calm emotions, calming the nervous system, Campylobacterus, cancer, all types, cancer bile, cancer bladder, cancer bone, cancer bowel, cancer breast, cancer colon, cancer esophageal, cancer gastric, cancer general, cancer high frequency set, cancer intestinal, cancer kidneys, cancer oral, cancer rectal, cancer remission, cancer stomach, cancer upper urinary, cancer urethra, cancer uterine, cancer viruses, Candida albicans, Candida tropics, Candida general. And
with that area.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an all-encompassing book, and this thing is not designed to take away doctors, but it's basically there to kind of prove that once you understand the frequency sets, right? Why did they attack Royal Rife or any of the guys teaching frequency medicine? Is because it works. It freaking works. You have an issue with a frequency. There's nothing in this book that says buy our pharmaceuticals.
So you're saying that it doesn't eliminate doctors, but it can definitely eliminate a lot of medicine out there, which would then take a lot of financial profits away from the corrupt big pharma and the FDA.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, a lot of those pills are only placebo. The placebo effect is real. And even if it only works 10% of the time, that's enough placebo effect that keeps these pills, the pill mills, rolling. And this thing here, I feel so much better. Finding my own little issues each and every time. And the great thing about it is we offer this to practices, people that are wanting to help others. So we're actually offering this machine. We've got the U.S. rights to the machine, and this, what we're trying to do is help heal the world. So at the end of the day, we're not just giving it to any guy that has a lot of money that can just sit there and use it on himself all day. This machine gets used 5 or 6 times a day for people coming in off the street that are having major issues. So that's our intention with this machine. And you name it, you have to have this dialogue back and forth before you can find what someone's issues are. So, and usually when they open up a little bit, they tell you the different issues they have. A lot of them, of course, come to us with something like cancer. And, we go through the different things. The first thing they say in this book is probably stuff that me and you hear often in the truther industry. Make sure that you're doing a pH alkaline diet, right? That you're staying away from alcohol and drugs that are not there to help benefit your healing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple basic general things. More oxygen in your diet is always going to improve your life. And this machine actually helps improve the oxygenation in the body. And it was Dr. Otto Warburg that said cancer can't exist in an oxygenated, alkaline environment. So that was one of the first things that you learn in this book as well.
So, John, if I had this machine right here with me, how will I know, or how can I know what's wrong with me in order to determine or to make a decision as to which frequency to choose from that book so I can help myself, so I can treat myself? How can I diagnose myself?
The best way to diagnose it is that if you have a prior diagnosis. If you have no diagnosis, it's a little bit of shooting in the dark. So if someone had said that you had terminal, we get it all the time, terminal 3, terminal 4 cancer, then that's an easy one. We flip that one on. But if you didn't know what specifically was wrong with you, then it requires a little bit of guesswork. And that's when we start asking questions and start narrowing the gap of what could be or what couldn't be. So in that sense, this technology here, there's some more general ones or general health settings that we can use to help increase your health in general. But if you didn't know you had diabetes, honestly, it could be a little bit hard for us to figure that one out. So, before coming in, it's best to have been diagnosed prior. That way there's something that we can go for. Of course, we have the ability to send you out and get some blood tests done. You can always get some blood tests done. You don't have to see a doctor to get blood work done. You could be sent to the 123 lab and have all your blood work done, see what's happening, what's not happening for you. And those would be some easy ones that we could target. But as far as more of the more serious ones like cancer and stuff like that, that's always a good one to know about in front. If you have a long history of certain things, like the one that we're working right now with is depression, that's perfect, because if you know you're susceptible, maybe someone has bipolar issues, epilepsy, a number of other ones. You could be doing those frequency sets and leaving here with a smile today, not waiting, not taking some crazy pill, hoping that you're going to start being happier. You actually leave this place happier, feeling much better instantly.
Right. Now, once I've decided which frequency to set it on for myself, how far away can I be from the machine so that it still works on me?
Yeah, this machine, a good 15, we're in an enclosed room right now. You can be 15 feet away and it'll still work just as well as if you were super close. And we've done this so long that we know this for a fact. So you just have to be in the same room as the machine to get the benefit.
Okay, and let's talk about the licensing and regulations that it's passed and the safety.
Sure. Well, the great thing is that it's not banned in the U.S., number one. It's banned in most every other country in the world, this machine. And for whatever reason, the way it was categorized as a Tesla plasma, even though we use some of the integrations with Royal Rife's machine, some of those regulations with Royal Rife machines makes it banned. But we have it categorized as a Tesla plasma machine. So it's this frequency is based on light frequency and not electromagnetic frequency. Same thing, but a different way to categorize it. So sometimes in this realm that we're playing in, you have to categorize the machine correctly to make it prominently not banned. So that's one of the keys that has gotten this machine out there. And based on that, we feel very grateful and fortunate that we actually have these machines. And we got a lot of these machines right now too.
So why do you think these machines are banned? What do you think is the real reason behind it? And why aren't they used or made to use a lot in hospitals?
Well, the hospital system is based on third-party payers, right? Third party, and here in America, that means it's regulated by the insurance companies. So in that regard, it's the same run-of-the-mill method of creating a monopoly in a medical industry where everything is being determined by a code. A little insurance code determines everything, right? In this sense, this is a health machine, and it's not under those same insurance codes. We don't get any money if someone throws an insurance code at us. So this is more of a therapeutic in the sense where, we're not getting any insurance money and doesn't mean anything to an insurance company. So these are one of those things that you do because it's the right thing to do. You have this machine because you actually want to help improve people's lives, and we offer it for free. But this machine is just that is the level of understanding that you have to have if you're going to change the future. So and get away from the basic way that medicine has just been kept us above dead.
Mhm.
And if you feel like you've been kept above dead, the insurance company and the medical establishment feels that they have done their fiduciary responsibility to you as the patient. And in this sense, there is none of that here. What you had mentioned is how, like, possibly how quickly could someone get the benefit or actually be healed from a specific illness. And I can tell you, I have people here leaving all the time with something like depression and feeling like they for a good month they may not need to come back. And I've also have people that may need to come 2 or 3 times to totally feel like they've been over their depression. So usually that's what I usually see, anywhere from 1 to 3 sessions where they feel like they've completely taken over and wiped out their depression. So that's the cool thing about this. It's not something you're going to get addicted to. There's no pills or anything like that. You're actually changing your internal frequency. And once you do that, got a guys with PTSD that come in all the time. Really quick, they are blown away. Almost every single person that first time, they are so blown away that actually something like this even exists, and they actually felt something that day. They're walking out of here with a smile on their face, knowing that they feel a lot better.
Right. Now, you're saying that this Tesla plasma machine is only banned outside of the US. And I'm from the UK, and say I wish to buy one. Do I have anything to worry about?
I honestly don't think you do, because you're going to plug this in the comfort of your own home, and no one's even going to know that it exists. Now, if you push it out there into the medical field, if you were just a small time practitioner, you're not going to have any issues. You're probably going to keep it in a back room and use it on a couple patients, and no one's going to really think or take 2 minutes to come after you. Now, if you put this machine into a medical hospital and you're swearing by it and people are changing lives, I'm not from the UK, so I don't know the UK laws, but it happened in Canada. So even in Canada, this thing is not allowed to exist. You can't be using this in Canada. So I'm not sure if the laws are very similar than that, but they had actually canceled out these types of things a long time ago. And actually, in Canada, they find out you're running with something like this, it's going to be destroyed.
And when you say they won't allow something like this, do you mean the deep state or the white hats?
Well, the white hats would never say that. So it'd be the deep state, like medical industry, people that are looking into these types of things. So yeah, the from what I hear, stuff like this could be in everyone's doorstep around the world. But what I'm hearing right now is that as soon as the US dollar, the US note per se, updates, I guess we're going to go into a 28% gold currency. And as soon as that happens, it feels like everything else opens up. So a lot of the people like us that are truthers that are talking about things, we're hoping for the new currency to open up immediately, because then a lot of the stuff we're validating is going to be safe for everyone. But until then, there's still a cabal-based situation happening, and that everyone's a little worried about offering the future to everyone too early, because they could be yanked out. So, every day I'm praying that whole currency reset happens, because stuff like this will be more available and prevalent. According, this is all white hat stuff. No one's going to try to get rid of something that's trying to actually heal people, of course. So, I'm waiting for that information to drop every day.
Well, John Baxter, it's been an absolute honor. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to the viewers before we finish?
Yeah, this will be on the site if you email us or reach out to us via antiagingbed.com and you're interested in this machine. This machine's running at $15,000. So if you are interested in something like this, we're not allowing just one guy to buy one machine to just take care of himself. To get a machine, we do have a lot of these machines, but we're only going to do this first round for people that are trying to help others. And if you have a practice, perfect, because people are going to want to see you. You're going to be making a name for yourself because you're actually healing people with the tech. But if you are interested, email us about the Tesla plasma machine. These are shipping out. So these people are buying these. They are shipping out, but it's just a one-on-one. Get the conversation going with us. And we have access to as many as anyone ever needs. So that's kind of what we're running with right now. And people consider this a level 2 Tesla type of medbed technology. So this one's been able to help anyone from anywhere from mental illness to depression to physical issues, nervous issues, even shows 20 different cancers. So this tech right here is really, really important. And if you need more information, reach out to us and we'll be in contact.
John Baxter, thank you very much. I'll happily leave the link below, and we'll speak again in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless you too, Nicholas. Thank you.